Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. In this video, we will be learning the third lesson of class 7th science, that is fiber to fabric. You know that we obtain fiber from plants, for example cotton, jute, etc. We also obtain fiber from animals, for example silk, wool, etc. In today's class, let us study about two animal fibers, that is wool and silk. We obtain wool from sheep, goats, Angora goats, yak, camels, llama, alpaca, etc. Fibers to wool. Sheep are reared so that their hair can be cut and processed into wool. Rearing and breeding. When you travel to hilly regions, you are able to see shepherds taking their herds of sheep for grazing. Shepherds take good care of these sheep by giving them shelter and providing them with food. Once the reared sheep have developed a thick growth of hair, their hair is shaved off for getting wool. Processing fibers into wool. Step 1. The fleece or hair of the sheep along with the thin layer of skin is removed from its body. This process is called as shearing. Step 2. The sheared skin with hair is thoroughly washed to remove the grease, dust and dirt. This process is called as scouring. Step 3. After scouring, sorting is done. Here, different textures of wool are separated. This process is called as sorting. Step 4. Here, burrs are removed and the wool is cleaned. Now this wool is ready to be drawn into fibers. This process can be called as cleaning of burrs. Step 5. The fibers are now dyed in various colors and are straightened. This process is called as dyeing. Step 6. Now the fibers are combed and then rolled into yarn, which is now ready to make your sweaters. This process is called as rolling. Now let's learn about silk fiber. The rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk is called as sericulture. Life history of silk moth. The female silk moth lays eggs on mulberry leaves, which then turns into caterpillars or silkworms. Next, the silkworms enter into the pupa stage, and slowly it covers itself with silk fibers. This covering is known as cocoon. Further development of pupa into the moth continues inside the cocoon. Life cycle of a moth. The female moth lays eggs, which are converted into caterpillars. Next, the caterpillar enters into the pupa stage, wherein it covers itself with silk fibers. Next, from the pupa stage, the moth is again developed. Now, in order to get the silk, cocoons are taken and then they are boiled or exposed to steam to separate the silk fibers from the cocoons. The process of taking out threads from the cocoon for use as silk is called reeling the silk. Reeling is done in special machines which unwinds the threads from the cocoons. Silk fibers are then spun into silk threads, which are woven into silk cloth by weavers. Now, let us take a quick look at the summary points. We obtain wool from sheep, goat, Angora goat, yak, camel, llama, alpaca, etc. The hair of the sheep, along with a thin layer of skin, is removed from its body. This process is called as shearing. The sheared skin with hair is properly washed to remove the grease, dust and dirt. This process is called as scouring. The female silk moth lays eggs on mulberry leaves, which then turns into caterpillars or silkworms. Caterpillar enters into pupa stage, wherein it covers itself with silk fibers. The cocoons are boiled or exposed to steam or hot sun to separate the silk fibers from the cocoons. Thank you. Keep watching. Please like, subscribe and press the bell icon to get notifications of the upcoming videos.